Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another webinar. Make sure my screen is good. All right, welcome back to another webinar. So pretty much what we're going to be going over today again is just gold and GJ, going over the setups and going over what I potentially see coming with gold and GJ over the next possibly few hours. So gold yesterday actually ended up breaking back above 1834, which one thing that I had stated in yesterday's webinar. If we see a break above 1824, then I'll look to sell at 1833. But price just literally blew right through 1833. So at this point in time, I'm not going to be looking to short anytime soon. If you consult with the daily time frame, I would actually like to see the daily pull back into this previous daily structure at 1865, where then there I'll actually look to go short again with the trend at 1865. There is also the 21 SMA along with a previous area of structure. So this is where I'd like to see the daily time frame actually pull back to before continuing to go short, if that's going to be the case. But for me to actually want to look to continue to short at around 1865, I need to see price maintain under this area. We could definitely see gold continue to go up into that 1865 range because the way the hour time frame is forming. The hour time frame currently is making new highs compared to its last highs. So taking sells would be definitely a little bit more risky, but you know, if you're somebody still looking to actually take short positions, then I would kind of wait for a break back under 1833 to look to actually go short, because what could happen is price pull back, kind of consolidate, and then push up into 1865. Remember, the same concepts apply from the daily time frame all the way down to the hour time frame. The concepts are still the same. Now that price is broken above this 1848 area or this 1833 area and made new highs at about 1851, let's call it, price can pull back into 1833, find support, and then price could actually rally up into 1865. So as right now, it's just kind of a waiting game with gold. Anything under 1833, I wouldn't be too interested in buying. But anything above 1833, I wouldn't be too interested in going short unless we see a rejection of 1865, which would be the nicest area to actually look to take a short position on. Anywhere in between there definitely would be a little bit risky. If you're looking to buy, that's fine as well. Just understand that it is a counter trend trade, and buys wouldn't be too bad either, just because the way this structure is forming. Now that price had actually broken above 1833, you know, you definitely could look for the pullback to actually look to go long, maybe into 1856, but definitely first I target 1852 and then 1860. Let's kind of call it there. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for, looking for on gold. Those are a few setups that you guys could potentially take maybe later tonight. Now with GJ, I would still be very cautious on the buys, although we do have a rejection again of 158, and there was a double bottom here on this 4-hour time frame. Like I said, I was going to look out for. I still didn't take a position on GJ from this double bottom, but I kind of want to wait a little bit longer. So what I'm going to be waiting for on GJ for me to actually look to take that buy position is I actually want to see price break above these highs here. Give me that retest and then look for price to come into 161,500. That's pretty much the only setup that I'm going to be looking out for on GJ. If price comes back down to here, then maybe I'll look for like a third rejection to look to buy. But what I'm kind of looking at and aiming for right now is that break above, retest, looking for price to travel up into 161,500. That would be my target. So that is the breakdown for gold and GJ so far. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want me to go over?
Can you go over Dow Jones?
So I was looking at it earlier. So price is actually broken under its previous daily low. But one thing you have to keep in mind is this is the lower low point that you have here. So far, price has rejected it. So I would kind of look for a break and retest of this previous daily low here, then look for price to continue to go down. So you could break that down to like an hour time frame, look for that break and retest, maybe even on the 4-hour time frame, somewhere in this area here. Like around this area. Yep. Any other questions?
Hey Raul, so you say are you waiting for the 1833? So you can take buys again on gold?
I'm not gonna take buys, but that's something you definitely could do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So any other questions?
I got a question, Raul. So you the reason why you said you should take your profits quick on gold is mainly because it's moving down, obviously, right? If you took a buy.
Yeah, because the overall trend is bearish.
All right.
Any more questions? Or is everybody good?
I'm all set.
This would probably have been the shortest webinar I would have ever done.
I know, I swear.
I'm Gucci.
I just want to make sure, is everyone good? Nobody has any questions? Want to make sure you guys are good before I end the webinar.
Oh, I got one last question. You don't trade on Fridays, am I right?
I'm sorry?
So you don't trade on Friday, am I right? You take Fridays off?
I trade Thursday nights, Friday mornings.
But so you don't do like New York session Fridays if you trade if you're gonna trade a New York session?
I mean, if you trade New York session, that's a trading day because, you know, that's a day I would trade.
Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. My only question is, when you move into New York session, man? That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, probably a little bit before my daughter's born, maybe like the month prior, so I can get into a better sleeping routine. Although, you know, she's born, probably not going to receive nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you do move to New York, will the signals be moved?
No, signals will be the same.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I'll change is the pairs I'm trading. I'll probably trade SPX and gold, and I'll probably eliminate GJ. Or maybe just focus on SPX. Who knows?
No US 30?
Nah.
NASDAQ at least.
Maybe NAS too, but we'll see.
I love NAS. It moves good. It moves similar to gold, in my opinion. There's a lot of breaks and retests.
Yeah. So you think SP 500 move cleaner the US 30?
I think so.
Hey, Raul, do you mind going back again through gold if you can, please? Just got here.
I mean, I'll simplify it for you, but you can look at the actual breakdown when it's done. Basically, what I'd be looking for, if you're looking to take a buy, is a retest of this area, and then
Yeah.
look for us to come back up into the next highs, which are here and here. Other than that, I'd be looking to sell again at 1865, which is a daily area of resistance.
Of resistance. Got you. Appreciate that.
And I take profits quick on the buys.
Guess the bearish trend, right?
Yeah, just in case the bearish trend starts again.
Buy stronger. Got you. Thank you.
Hey, Raul,
Yeah,
when do you start trailing your stops, bro?
it depends. I don't always trail my stops, but there's times where I may want to go to sleep on the trade, and then that's when I'll trail my stops. So in a situation like this, where I had taken this position on gold, I was short somewhere up here, right? Once price actually made these lows, pulled back, and then continue to make new lows, I put my stops over here.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it.
Here, yeah. Yeah. So, any other questions, or is everybody good?
I'm good. Just gonna wait it out, watch the market, but mostly, basically, I'm done. I'm done for
Yeah.
the week.
All right.
Me too. This is gonna be like 10 minutes
Yeah.
webinar.
Yeah,
Write down GJ.
first webinars are done. What's up?
Write down GJ.
I mean, it's the same concept. If you want to, like, you can watch the recording for the more in-depth version, but I'd look for this break and retest to go up into 161, 500.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So, any last questions? Or everybody?
Yo, I'm all set.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Very good.
All right,
Appreciate that.
All right.
Later,
See you later,
Raul.
man.